Hello everybody, this is Mike Jr. II, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Alrighty then, so after that whole cutscene happened, first go talk to Donnie.
So what are you gonna do?
And then you say underground water channel. Game cannot progress otherwise. Like usual.
Underground water channel, so this goes outside of the town, right?
Hmm? Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
Hey, Max, what are you cooking up?
Smells good.
Something's going on in the outside world.
What?
That Flotsam guy is threatening the mayor.
What? Why?
I'm not sure myself.
He wanted your pendant.
Flotsam said it. The whole town's living a carefree life, not knowing what's going on outside. What does that mean?
Don't know.
But after Blackstone Railroad went out of service, no one's left town. And it's not that they don't leave. They can't leave.
A
The
conspiracy.
reason why the mayor doesn't open the gate must be so that people don't see the outside world.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I'm going.
Huh?
I'm surprised nobody was curious to go to the outside.
You're not thinking of...
Uh-huh. I'm leaving this town.
Oh, hold on there. Seriously? But there's all kinds of weird creatures in the channel.
I'll be fine. I usually use this to fix things, but it makes a pretty good weapon, too.
No use trying to stop you now. Hold on a sec.
Alrighty then, so yeah, why has nobody been curious to go on the outside? I mean, this feels very much like Attack on Titan almost. With the way some of the whole, not being able to know about the outside world kind of thing.
Voila!
This is...
My baby. But you'll need it more. It gets a little rowdy around here, so this guy'll come in handy.
Wow, really? It's okay?
Take it already.
Thank you, Donnie.
Alrighty then, so this is Max's other weapon, the ranged weapon that he has, just a gun. Classic gun. So just like Monica, press the L1 button, press the X button, and instead of using your hammer, you use the gun.
And with this one, we can keep in touch while you're in the channel. If you get lost, just give me a buzz.
Gotcha.
It acts basically exactly like the Magic Fairy book from the first game, which basically teaches you, oh, I need help on this, I don't really know how this part of the game works. Don't worry, we'll teach you.
Watch yourself, Max.
Yep.
Yep. I love the way he says yep.
I need you to keep an eye out for those guys here.
No problem. Whatever you say. Huh? Hey, why do I have to stand watch?
Because you don't have a fucking gun.
Max?
Sorry, Donnie, but I want to see the outside world with my own eyes.
An adventurous little fuck he is.
Chapter 1. To the outside world.
And here we see that the game, I was saying earlier in the other videos that this is basically like a storybook kind of thing. They didn't do it in the first game, and honestly, I don't really care for it much. I don't think it really does much for the game. Could be wrong. Okay, so here is how the game progresses now. In the last game, you would just kind of have to have a list of part of the dungeons you had to complete, and every once in a while you would hit a certain area. In this specific game, they decided to step things up and actually show you how many places you need to go to before you finish a dungeon. So yes, and also we have a save progress thing here, and there is a reason why. It's actually it's something that wasn't really needed in the last game, but here it's actually necessary. In this game, if you die, you have to go back to the save screen. In the first game, if you died, it would just be like, whatever. And what they would do is they would just take away half your money, but you'd still be alive. You would still continue from your save. If you don't keep your saves up, you're fucked. So here, I'll actually show you guys the save screen. Ignore these. I am going to have a save file down here. Huh, that's a little odd. The saving acting a little bit weird. But basically, keep your save file. I would keep just a random save file that you use in between, or not a random, I would say you save often. For this Let's Play, I'm going to be saving often in between here. This will kind of be my little, oh, hey, guess what? This is, because if I die in the middle of doing a Let's Play, I'm going to be pissed off if I got to restart from a previous save, because If you guys know how working videos work, in case a video fucks up, you want to be able to go back where you were in the past. I've had that fuck up in the past, and it is fucking annoying. So anyway, now let's get to the next part of the game, medals. See these things here? Defeat all monsters within 2 minutes and 35 seconds. There's a question mark, which means we don't know what that is. And then there's another medal, which is clear all without healing. Not clear. Total monsters defeated means nothing. So if you complete these things, you get medals which you can use later on in the game. So they're really of non-importance right now, but that's what they're for. So feel free to kind of collect them. When you use them, they're almost never for anything useful. So don't think like, oh my god, this will be the best thing ever. It's not. It really isn't. Don't get your hopes up. I know some people would kind of like it, but not me.
Max, come in. How's everything?
It's like a maze. We could get lost pretty easy here.
Kind of like Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, actually.
Okay, then you need to get the floor map. It should be in one of the treasure chests on that floor.
Technically, it came out after this series, so just the Mystery Dungeon series altogether.
The floor map will show you where you are on a particular floor. Shouldn't get lost if you have one. If you don't want the map in the way, you can turn it off and on with the select button.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so I will explain this myself. I'm skipping through this. Every monster in the game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, Roger Downey, whatever. I don't really care about this. So, basically, what goes on in the game is that there is one monster out of all the monsters on this floor that has a key. Blah, 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 go away. Okay, tutorial stuff out of the way. At least some of it. It kind of goes on later. So, basically, there is one monster here that has a specific key called the Floodgate Key. And kind of like Mystery Dungeons, you have to find the exit to the level. However, just finding the exit does you nothing. So if the exit was one room away, it's not like Mystery Dungeons where it's like, oh hey, guess what, I won. You didn't win. You have to defeat a monster which has... Oh shit, these guys throw knives, by the way. Clowns are here. You have to find the monster with the Floodgate Key, or just any of the creatures overall. These are technically... I don't actually know if these are considered monsters or not. They do have their eyes stitched shut. I can't see. Come on, camera. Okay. Booyah. Okay, charge up for our attack. Booyah. There we go. It does more to knock the enemies over than do damage, so I think it depends on the monster too. But anyway, let me turn down my headset. It's a little bit loud here. One thing I like about recording on Dazzle is I can have it plugged into my my computer, have my headset plugged into my computer, and I don't have to worry about lag. Which is weird. You would think it would have a little bit more lag, but it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, yeah, you have to find the Floodgate Key, and as you can see, it's actually up here, the exit. Oh, and here's the Floodgate Key. Nice. That's this points, because I just gained enough for a level. I will show you guys what this area is, but I will not... Oh, fuck off. Come on. There we go. Okay. Good to go. Sweet. Okay, so go to the specific area, and you have to press the square button like usual, and you have to find your little Floodgate Key, and boom. That opens the door to the next level. But I like to level, and as much as I would love to be able to complete this thing without the old... Actually, let's see if I can pull it off. You can pick up these little crates, which is different, and was it in Dark Cloud 1, and you can throw them at enemies, which is pretty nice. Oh, shit. Okay, got him. Sweet. Alright, so that's the gun, by the way. It does a little bit more damage close up, which, in all honesty, doesn't make much sense, but whatever. Than it does. I think Monica's, that we saw earlier with her bracelet, is a little bit different, but we'll get into that when we see her again, whenever. So, yeah. Let's see, going through here. Again, I just defeat the monsters, you want your points. And the next... Actually, I could probably talk about it here. Ooh. Come on, almost done. Got him. I don't care if I give some points to my gun. However, I am not going to be using this gun to upgrade, which, if you guys played Dark Cloud 1, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're gonna get a surprise here in a second. I guess I got not else to do. I will talk about it now. So then, what you have in this game are weapons. Now, in usual RPGs, you would level up yourself. You would level up your stats, you know, certain things, strength, magic, all that kind of stuff. Dark Cloud has none of that. You have health and defense that you get through eating items in the game. What you actually build up is your weapons, which is something incredibly unique. When you build up weapons, you can build them up with two certain things. This one's more of a, oh hey, you have to get a certain amount of attack here, which you do get one every time you level up, but most of them you need through crystals. If you attack, if you increase the attack power, you'll get another weapon. Here you need to also increase your smash and beast power. You get those by really synthesizing anything. You can synthesize anything in this game almost. You know, maybe not plot important items and stuff. Now, here's the thing. Do not do that ever. Don't ever do anything else but these crystals. Because, you know, you might be looking here and going, okay, you know, this thing has 2 chill and I need a few chill to increase my weapon. I'm just going to do that. But here's the thing. If you waited and to get this item, you know, spectrumize one of these items, the difference is that you would be getting 3. And it might not seem that big of a deal at first, but if I synthesize 3 of these things and put them into this weapon with, you know, instead of doing 3 ice crystals, I just missed out on 3 points. And later on in the game, you're going to be begging for those points. So I really have to stress here, if you're playing this game, do fucking not do anything else but these crystals. You don't have them at first, but you know what? They're going to add up later, so wait. Honestly, I would recommend building up your synthesis points before you upgrade a weapon all the way. I consider it to be very useful. Oop. Now these crates also hold certain items. Right now we got an antidote. Later on they're going to hold an extremely important item, which is very expensive and annoying to get later on in the game. So, I don't believe we can get it here until we get a specific thing, but when we get our hands on it, it's going to be lovely. Alright, so now we got the sewer rat, and again, I'm going to be using that thing. So, something else that you might be noticing is that, okay, we understand that the blue meter up there, if you don't know what that is, the little blue coins that we have been getting are considered abs, so the experience points for our weapons, and they do level up individually, unless you use an item to kill an enemy, in which, if you use an item to kill an enemy, you will get all of it. Okay, this guy's gonna come down here, I think. Oh, no, he's not. Fuck off, bitch. Okay, so if you use an item to kill an enemy... Oop, shit. Both of your weapons will split the ABS, which is the abs points. I call them abs points. I don't know if they're called anything else specifically, if I'm fucking up a, you know, a weird word there or something. And I don't know what they're called. I mean, if I'm not calling them synth points, they're abs, so... Actually, no, synth points are different than abs, so never mind. Synth points are the specific amount of times you can put something into a... Oop. Oop. Okay, fuck that up here. Okay, so another thing you have is the repair powder here, which is the red marker. With the red marker, you have to use certain things, such as repair powder. Now, in Dark Cloud 1, you would have 1 repair powder, this stuff, which, by the way, this game stacks items, yay. But you would only have this repair powder. In this game, there is also repair powder for weapons, and 1 individually for both ranged weapons. Right here, it's gunpowder. The other one will be a different kind of thing. So, just so you know. And you can't do anything special with this poison. It's just a poison right now. And just because I forgot to totally say about it, synth points means how many you can put in there. So if I synthesize this, I only have 1, so it will use up 1 point. If I grab this thing and do all 3 and throw it into the weapon, that means it'll have 3 synth. It'll have 1 synth point yet, using the 3 on the ones I used for this little synth thing. If it's a little bit confusing, I apologize. If you play the game yourself, you'll kind of figure it out. I don't want to go too much in detail about it. Okay, got that. Sweet. Alrighty then. Oop, we actually have an item behind us. Let's grab that. Ooh, this is one of our treasure chests that are locked. In the previous game, that would basically do something similar. You either use a key to open it, try to force it, or I'm not going to do anything because usually when you try to guess it, if it explodes, actually, no, I could probably... Oh, try forcing it, okay. This one is specifically a try forcing it one to see if it works. Later on, usually they don't work at all. You also have, similar to the first game, chests that have more of a, oh, hey, guess to see if it works or not. You know, which trap is it? Is it an explosive trap? Is it a curse trap? Or is it a break item trap? I think it's break item in this game. No, I think it's between explosion, break item, and another thing. Oh. God damn. I want to show off that damn metal, which is why I'm not doing anything yet. Throughout the Let's Play, I will try my best not to show off too many of the, I'm not going to show off every level. I'm only doing it specifically here to, you know, do a little bit more talking and stuff. After this part, I will do my best to get through the levels and I'm going to be training off screen. God, yo ass. And again, I want to show that metal too, the one that without healing. Because if I heal right now, I lose that metal. Oh, did not mean to throw it down there. Hopefully there wasn't an item. So yeah, I really don't know much else to say. What the hell am I missing here? If you didn't notice, when you collect a map, you get the map of the area, which, by the way, this thing is randomly generated each time. There are specific things that I think the game remembers. I know there is in Dark Cloud 1 that the game will remember for you, but for the most part, it's randomized. Okay, there's one more enemy we have to defeat. That odd crystal that we got earlier... Oop. That odd crystal that we got earlier out of the chest, and by the way, you have a little cutscene you have played here when you defeat all monsters. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. What do you mean I don't get the medal? Where's the... Oh, that's right. God damn it. Ugh. I think the healing also counts for the weapons as well. You can't heal your items. That's stupid, but whatever. Okay, we got more crystals here. Nice. Again, these crystals are all important. There is one for all of the separate abilities that you have here. As you can see, durable, attack, flame, chill, blah, 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 blah. You have all of these for, you have all crystals for these versions. Plus, again, as I've said, these as well. Actually, this is a bomb, which is an item you can use to throw at enemies. I believe you have to pick with the directional pad and then use the square button. Okay. Oh, I'm missing another item as well. Don't want to miss these things. You want to be careful and make sure you get almost all of these in every area, because you might get specific things that will help you upgrade. Oh, hey, more bombs. Yay. Oh, does that not stack? There we go. But you might want to keep those... You might want to because you'll get a specific thing called a coin, and we'll talk about that later. So, yep. I know this is very heavy in terms of tutorial stuff, but I'm doing my best to, you know, get it out of the way without being too annoying. Next, Donnie's actually going to be talking about synth points and stuff, so I don't want to talk about that. Alright, and I'm also going to be doing a quick save, so I will cut in between my saves so you guys don't have to deal with that. Oh, never mind.
To the underground channel. I had said I want to see the outside world to Donnie, but there was a second reason why I wanted to go there.
Oh, so Max was actually a rich little kid.
Your flounder, sir.
What? That's an odd voice. Max don't give a fuck. Actually, that's his red outfit.
Eat your dinner.
Father? I'd like to ask you something.
Yes? What is it?
Can we move closer to the table? I hate talking to you from across the room.
About Mother. Where is she?
I told you, son, we got a divorce. Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm sure I told you this already. Your mother is doing important work far away from here.
But what's the name of the town, and what job is she doing there?
It's nothing for you to worry about. Eat your dinner.
This is just how you always are. You don't tell me anything.
I'm sorry, but I love how he breathes fast, like, as soon as he starts running.
Would you like me to go after him, sir?
Leave him be.
Well then, so there's that. Max wants to know where his mother is. So apparently she's in the outside world, which, you know, Max never really thought about going in the past. I don't know. Again, it seems like this world is locked up, but it's like they know... they're kind of oblivious. It's like they know that they're not locked up in it. Like, they don't think that they're locked up. They are, but they think they're not.